What is up, guys? We are Deconless today. It is just me, your boy, Dutch Master Killer, live on the show. We don't have a producer. Decon's on vacation. I broke into his house.
Your boy is here in the building. Lana likes it. What is going on, guys? We don't have a producer today, so I had to get the stream rolling for us all.
I like it.
Lana likes it. Lauren might be out of a job when she gets back.
Lana's taking over.
Don't tell her that. She'll be charged up. No,
She'll
Lauren's
be happy.
Lauren's on vacation.
She'll be like, wait, I don't have to do this anymore?
She's like, perfect. Yeah, but no, Lauren's on vacation, so we don't have a producer today. So
That's right, Mapbot.
We got the one cut, the one live. And we
That's
in
a
it.
show he's been waiting for. The one without Decon. The one without your boy.
Oh, boy. The disrespect.
Only the one with old Rubber Dutchie.
How's everybody
Dutch
doing?
Master Killer, a.k.a. the Dutch,
How is everybody?
the Dutch Dodger.
He said, oh, dang, nabbit. Never mind. Oh, well. Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Hope you guys have
everyone's-
enjoyed Beyond Light.
Yeah,
so
it's
far.
been out for a week. We're charged up on it.
Are we?
Well, we're about to find out. No, there's some good stuff. There's definitely some good stuff. Definitely some red flags that I'm worried about, but it's still early.
Hey.
We're gonna find out. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Let us know. The clock is just gonna run today. We're just going straight up. The numbers are going up. Hopefully the views go up. The clock runs up. The likes lock up, and everything just on the up and up. We got some new videos planned coming out.
Yep.
Little slow on the first week. We had a lot of work to do.
We did a lot of
Like
grinding.
actual work, not just grinding. Like we actually worked a lot, and then we grinded a lot, and the videos, we just some different topics, but we didn't want to prematurely drop content that we didn't feel 100% about the info.
Well, the Empire hunts too, like it's really weird how you can't see like what the unlockables are. So maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later because
So we're kind of
I have
just.
some ideas about that you and I haven't discussed. I don't want to talk about it now. I'll wait till we get to that topic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, guys, don't worry. The guides and the videos are coming. We just don't want to drop not complete information before we have it all. You know what I mean? Like some people do that. They just like throw out content because it's like brand new, and they're just like, we got to get something out.
Yeah, that's what
And
separates the weak from the
I'd rather
obsolete.
put out the good. You notice everything is lit up as well, guys, on the right side of the board. Okay, everything is lit. Every topic is lit, and we don't have a producer to swap it, so they're all lit. Yeah, guys. So hope everyone's having a beautiful day. We got 7 in the chat. Say what's up. I see.
Oh, can we
Cap
order our
out there.
season
We got
11 badges?
Afrobob. We got a what?
Mapbot said order your season 11 badges.
Are they orderable? I didn't see a link. I saw the post about them. I didn't see a link though.
Dude,
on
I
that
haven't been
post.
active on Discord the past like week or two because
You've
I've
been
just
dying.
I'm dead. I'm dead, ladies
Work
and gentlemen.
schedule's been. But yeah, no, Mattbot. If the
Instead
link
of
is
working
live, let us know.
5 10-hour shifts, I'm working 4 12 to 14-hour shifts, and I'm just getting my ass kicked. But that's going to change in 2 weeks. I love you too, Lana. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
All right,
that's
guys.
That's going to change. I'm grinding right now, but it's going to change. What's up, Kendo? What's up, Steven? What's up, Mattbot? What's up, Cat? What's up, Afro Bob?
Dang, Kendo, why is my stream always like later than yours? Like, you guys
Because
have
you
a
have
chat.
a
I'm on
MacBook
Apple
and I have a
products.
PC.
That's because you're stealing all my internet. Okay. When's the new raid dropping? You already know
Saturday.
it comes out Saturday. We're gonna be streaming live, going for raids first. Our boy Ace finessed, got off of work. Well, he didn't really finesse. He just messed up a situation that he almost messed up. Like
He fixed a mess up.
he fixed his mess up. I don't know if I call that a finesse or like a clutch. It's more just like you were messing up before, and now you like got it together. So as you should have it together. So love to see it. Let's hop right into it. Topic numero uno. We got Stasis.
The thing everyone's been waiting for.
Everybody. It was good, dude. I'm a big fan so far.
Yeah, I agree. I like Stasis.
What are you guys' thoughts? Let us know. Have you been liking the Stasis? You don't like the Stasis? And let's get some PvE and some PvP takes.
So it's super fun to use. I love the upgrade paths. I like how you have to go out and do different, quests in Crucible or Strikes or Gambit. It kind of gives you it kind of gets you warmed up to it, right? You're not just like unlocking everything and trying to figure it out. Like you actually have to go like play with the class, then you unlock it, then you can, mess around with it. I like those upgrade paths. It gives you for total customization. I'm not really sure how many upgrade paths there are right now. I think you can only unlock the original. You get the original stuff, the first grenade, and then you get to choose 2 a week. So I think tomorrow we'll get 2 more, hopefully.
And how long do you think that'll go?
Well, right now there's 4, 8, 12. There's 3 grenades and then 12 12
on the old classes.
On the old classes, there's like 12 individual perks. So hopefully
you think
12.
We'll get 12.
Hopefully we get 3 grenades and then 12.
I feel like they're not going to give us 12.
Probably not.
But I feel like 12 would be.
I'd be happy with 8.
And I love the fact that you can like mix and match them. Like there's some things on other trees where it's like I really like that one.
Yeah.
But the rest, you know what I mean? Like that one, like the tree itself is kind of like a you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then the one perk is like really good. Like the healing one I love on Rift. Like even if I'm not using like the like middle tree Dawnblade, if you could just get the healing one where like when you heal enemies, it brings back your heal. Yeah. Like it replenishes your heal because that shit's like endless as long as your homies are standing in PvE. So big fan of that one. I'd love to be able to take that.
Yeah, and in PvE, I don't really know how I feel about in PvE. Like I don't think it's going to take my tether away from me, which is like in endgame content. I don't see stasis being like I'm not going to use stasis in Grandmasters. I probably won't use it in raids unless there's like a situation where it feels like it needs to be used.
Which people are talking about that. Do you think there's going to be a stasis required like mechanics?
I don't think it's going to be required. Maybe if there's ads rushing you, it might be cool to have like one person on your team that can like freeze them and break them. But and we're doing the raid this Saturday. Like our team is pretty much we're almost at 1230, which is the required like level to get it. We're gonna be 20,
let us know how
we're still
far
gonna
you
be 20
guys
levels under, so it's gonna be like a grandmaster. It's gonna have a grandmaster feel. So we're still gonna need wells. We're still gonna need bubbles. We're still gonna need tethers. I don't see us losing that under leveled. I don't see us losing like those.
Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday because I think we're running 2 warlock,
a titan,
and
then 3 hunters. And normally we run 3 warlocks, a titan, and 2 hunters. We
were thinking like just with the lower level power, we're not going to have as much damage for damage phases, and we think that extra celestial could be huge.
Yeah.
So we're running three hunters.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, I think it's fun to use and like it's average. But we were talking about this like even
it's about as fun to use in PvE activities as it is to use an OVA bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah. I guess.
Like
I don't know. So for the warlock one, which is actually sick, I just feel like at any point, like yes, I freeze stuff and then I like explode it, but I feel like at any point if I just had Storm Trance on, I would just like kill that stuff way faster and not have to do like the combo system. Like everything would just die around me. And like, or with like a Dawnblade, instead of like throwing the ice and then having to shatter it, I could just throw the Dawnblade and that stuff would explode anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it kind of just feels a little lackluster in that department. Like it almost takes like too much time to kill the stuff for PvE. Now PvP, we're going to get to that a little bit in the...
Let's dive right in.
The meta changes. Well, that's not the next topic. That's Crucible.
Oh, let's talk about Stasis and PvP.
Okay. Everyone's saying it's broken. I can't disagree. But I don't think the mechanics themselves, I don't think it's the freezing that's the issue. I think it's the only problem I have is the length of being frozen. I think like you're frozen for like 4 seconds. Like I get frozen, people aren't even around me. Like they run away, somehow I get frozen sometimes. And you're just standing there for like literally like 3 or 4 seconds.
It's pretty long.
And it's just like, why does it last that long? Like I see like you freeze them, they should be frozen for like a second or two, and that should be it. Like you get like a window, a 1 or 2 second window to like pop out and finish me while I'm frozen. Or that's it. Like no like run around the map and come back and I'm still frozen.
Yeah,
like
it's too long.
Come on, dude.
But I do like the supers. Like the Warlock super seems pretty cool. I haven't actually used it in Crucible. The Hunter one is dope. I love using those little shurikens like they do. Last night I checked it. If I hit someone with a shuriken, it does 60 damage. So that's half of your shield or half of like...
Half your health,
Half your health, which is super dope. I found that very helpful. Like if I'm using, whatever gun I'm using, if I get a couple hits off on someone and someone else is rolling up, I can throw one off real quick, get the kill, and then go back to like, it's just... It felt good.
Who has the grenade that like sucks people in?
All those grenades. Every class has that grenade.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine's different.
No.
Yes, it is. My dusk field doesn't suck them in. It slows you, and if you don't get out of it in time, you freeze. There's one that pulls you like gravity.
That's what the dust field is.
Mine does not do that.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
100%.
100% it doesn't.
Okay.
Anyone confirm in the chat? I think it's Titans that have that.
What's up, Cookie Raptor?
Like, and if you jump, you can't get out of it. Like, you get sucked in like a vortex grenade or something.
Yeah.
like pulls you to the center like a black hole. That thing will mess you up. Do not try to jump, guys. This pro tip: do not try to jump, because if you jump, hunters specifically, you guys love to just mash that button. All right, try and get up out of there. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, and
you gotta stay on the feet, which is all like huge pro, because you can just lock down hunters, just like. Shoo.
Yeah.
But I think it's only Titans. Someone tell me if I'm wrong.
Everyone has it.
All grenades are the same.
Yep.
Well, is there like an aspect or something that changes it?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't unlocked all of them yet, but I don't know. I like it.
Because I don't think mine was sucking them to the center.
You just probably didn't use it in
Maybe I
Crucible.
didn't notice. Yeah, I haven't used it in Crucible, but in PvE, I didn't notice like the enemies getting like fucking mobbed to the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like it. I like it. A lot of people don't like it in Crucible, but is the time ticking backwards?
I don't know
Oh,
what
it's
just happened. Why did it go back to 0?
Maybe it maxed out. Can we just turn the timer off?
No, I like it. Let's just see where it goes.
We're gonna see what happens.
There's no time here. No time. No. I don't know what happened there. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. I like it, and it adds another element to Crucible, where you have to be a little bit more careful, and you have to.
it's a different play style.
Yeah.
Like we were baiting ice, like ice walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're like, it's coming.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I guess you could like bait nades early. Like, I guess you'd play
It's-
that way against
in
like
quick play.
stick
It's
grenade
kind of
hunters.
annoying. In quick play, it's kind of annoying, but in comp, I really enjoyed like.
The different
It slows
mindset.
the game down a little bit, I feel like, and it almost works.
Slows. Get it?
Ah.
Slows.
It almost works more to my advantage, to my style of play. Like, and I feel like I excel at trials because I play like a very slow, like methodical game. Maybe because I'm not as skilled as a lot of the people that are on the other
For
team
just like
sometimes.
that super aggro play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in comp now with the stasis, it kind of slows the game down a little bit, and I'm enjoying comp more than ever.
Yeah, we had a blast.
And I've complained
playing
about comp 1,000 times, but
I enjoyed comp a lot
yeah.
the other day.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Especially getting all those powerfuls, guys. If you guys haven't done it yet, make sure you play your comp. 'Cause
Before the
it
raid,
is
yeah, you need to hit 5,500
stupid how fast you
ASAP.
level. Like, I feel like the drops are even more powerful than powerfuls. Like they're dropping like
They're extra power. They're powerful.
yeah,
they're
they're
probably
like
tier 2s.
They're like tier 5 powerfuls. Like they're almost like pinnacles. I feel like
They're
I
strong.
don't know. But definitely run that stuff, guys, if you haven't already. All right, moving on. Empire hunts. Yeah. So
The pinnacle activity for the entire
Pinnacle.
year of Beyond Light.
yeah. So basically the equivalent.
If we'll call it a pinnacle activity, because I haven't seen a pinnacle drop from it yet.
Well, I don't know, dude. So I'm just hoping that we haven't gotten it all yet, which
So,
could be the case.
Let's explain. Let's
But go ahead,
explain
go ahead.
how Empire hunts work. So you play the story campaign.
Play the campaign.
Then
And if you're like us and you grinded, you played it 3 times.
yeah, so I played the campaign on my Hunter, then on my Warlock, then on my Titan. Then I was like, I'm gonna go back on my Hunter now and work through the Empire hunts because I want to know what I'm talking about on the show on Monday.
After the power grind was over. Yep.
So I start unlocking those things, which is cool. And then you get to a certain point where you have to unlock the weekly challenge. And I'm like, dope, let's unlock the weekly challenge. Finish all 3 Empire hunts. Dope. Let me go in. Let me do some Empire hunts. What is an Empire hunt? I haven't done one yet. Let's get right into it. It's the story missions.
Yeah, it's just it's basically heroic story mission. Not even heroic.
They're
It's just a story, like weekly story mission.
They're easy.
Replays.
Um,
They're 1,200.
I didn't get any reward from them. Like I was like,
You
oh,
got you got the quest. You got the quest items.
okay,
But that's it. New weapons, but yeah.
okay.
And I think those are added to your loot pool now once you've completed them.
I hope so.
Yep.
Um,
But besides that,
I'm not feeling anything from it. Like
it felt like a chore.
it did kind of feel like a chore, and maybe because we already played them a bunch of times, but at least in Shadowkeep, which we all know wasn't the most impressive Destiny
Expansion.
I liked it, but I didn't think it was as good as Forsaken, but that's whatever. We don't need to talk about
I think
that.
that's mutually agreed upon.
The Nightmare Hunts in Forsaken dropped pinnacle rewards at the end.
They had different levels.
They had champions.
They had nightmares, a unique
They
enemy.
had, yes, nightmares. And I'm just not... I'm thinking that this is a downgrade from
Nightmare Hunts.
Hunts.
And almost a repeat, too. Like, for me, it's like, where's the creativity? You know what I mean? Like, it's just a reskin Nightmare Hunt for me. And when I look at when I think about expansion-based activities and expansion-based content, I think back to of course, Dreaming City. You think about Blind Wells, like that kind of thing, or even Altar of Sorrow was in the Moon at least. Like not the greatest activity, but at least something different. Like what do we?
It had some sort of replayability.
Yeah, and what do we have now? We don't have anything. We have repeat story missions so far. I'm praying to God, but it's not looking good.
Here's the thing: all of those things, what are those things called? The sabotages.
Yeah,
they're all blocked out, except for the ones that you're on. So hopefully in there somewhere
is
something, but show it to us so we're not just like.
Wait, am I just? So yeah, we did the numbers. If you played through the campaign on each character, and did the 3 hunts, and then the 2, you have to do 2 more after you complete all 3 for the weekly. Just 2 more of the same exact thing.
So you get a tier 1 powerful.
To get 1 tier 1 powerful. So if you did that on all 3 characters this week,
that's 14.
No, it was 24.
3, 6, 7. Oh, if you do it on all 3 characters.
If you do it on all 3 characters, 1 powerful on each, and the story campaign, it's 24 times you have to do these 3 missions. Mindlessly run through them 24 times.
And they're not hard. Like if they were hard and rewarding, like
a Nightfall or like
I want them to be harder, and I want to get.
You can run through them solo like a campaign. You have to do the campaign missions 24 times
in 1 week.
In a week.
Now you'll
drop off 9.
You're not gonna have to do that.
You'll
next
drop
week.
off 9 though.
You'll drop off 9.
You still have to do it. What's the math on that?
No, because you only do
24?
2. You only do 2 next week.
You won't have to do them all for the first time to get the weekly.
No,
unlock?
because no, that was just a one-time thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because that was that's a sabotage.
So you only have to do it 2 on each now.
Yeah.
Okay, but week 1 you made us do it 24 times.
It's kind of weird.
3 missions 24 times.
I was very upset last night, and the thing that upsets me the most about this is like when you get the hunts.
Oh, they're saying you don't have to do the 3 to unlock the challenges on all of the characters. So you only do that once. So that's -6, but still 18 times.
Still 18 times. And this is the part. Like,
is that content?
The part that really, I want to just do the hunt. I don't want to get the mission and then go.
We didn't talk about that.
Kill 10 enemies with kinetic, then 10
or
enemies,
finishers or whatever it is, whatever little bounty they give you.
and then I have to go defend a skiff.
Defend the skiff. Defend the skiff, guys, at all costs. Defend it again.
I just let me get the bounty and let me go do the mission. Like I've already done like the lead up part. Make me do that one time, like the very first time, and then I can just pick up the bounty.
But doing like you have to do the little bounty, then do the little like open world activity.
Yeah.
And then do the mission.
Yeah.
For a powerful.
I want the mission to be
2 missions.
I want the missions to be hard. I want the missions to be hard, and I want the loot to be lucrative.
What are you guys' thoughts? Did you guys all grind it out? Did you feel like it was just kind of like we were talking about? I was like, I'd rather go play some Gambit, or I'd rather go play some comp, or I'd rather do anything but like mindlessly grind these missions on repeat. Like it felt like a chore, you know. And they didn't call them.
They're saying in the chat that one of the sabotage modifiers will have elected difficulty Empire hunts. That's what I want.
That's what we're hoping.
But the thing is, you can't see it. And unless you've really grinded those hereafters, which are like kind of like.
Well, those will be easy. You'll get those easier as you unlock more of the tiers.
I get it. I get it. But let me know what I'm going to be unlocking so that I'm not just kind of like, man, I really wish I knew what was coming. Calm down, Cap. We understand it's week 1.
No, but even at that, that's the question though, which we'll get to in content. I know we're kind of like all over the place, but is that enough for like just adding masters? Will that make you happy about those missions? Like that's what you're getting for Beyond Light, as far as we know. Like that's it. There's no blind. Like you think about Forsaken, you got all of that, and then you got Blind Wells. You got your Ascendant challenges, which was like a new jump puzzle / mystery thing every week. You got all kinds of stuff. You got a new dungeon. Like, what did we get this time? We got a couple repeat story missions that they're going to give us a hard difficulty on. That are basically just reskin Nightmare Hunts, in my opinion.
I hope that the harder difficulties have champions. I hope that they have... I don't know.
I'm saying it's a red flag. I know it's early.
It's kind of a red flag.
It's big red flags for me.
It's kind of a red flag because we're doing hunts.
Especially when they had 2 extra months on this. 2 extra months.
And it's just the hunting. It's the hunt part. It's the hunt. We're doing another hunt. Like we did Nightmare Hunts last year. And now we're doing Nightmare Hunts this year.
You get more hunts tomorrow.
Yeah.
What
And
are
we'll
those
talk
called?
about that.
If those are
in
the
a
same
second.
thing, how are you gonna feel?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know why they're not doing more of the like unique game types like we talked about, like a horde mode. Like where's the
mode
horde
would be-
mode?
I would
the
be
unlimited,
extremely
the
thrilled.
unlimited go 100 level horde mode takes 2 hours to complete.
Or you could go 200.
Literally
You go
as
as
far
long
as
as
you
you
can go.
can.
Yeah, like
and it
where's
just gets harder
that?
and harder, and then
Where's
eventually
something like
champions
that?
start popping up, and then eventually, like raid bosses start popping in, like with mechanics.
Yeah, I'm with it.
That's all. That's all I'm saying. Rant
I'm
over
with
on
it
that.
too.
But now for trials, and I think if trials was a thing this week,
Trials.
if trials was
Canceled.
the thing this week,
Canceled.
then we wouldn't be complaining about a lack of content because we would have trials to fall back on. But trials was canceled because of a warlock super that was OP. But did they have to cancel it? Did they have to cancel
Well,
trials?
it was bugged. It was like never ending or whatever. But
Right, but did they have to cancel trials because of that?
no, I don't know why they didn't just and why is it being canceled for 3 weeks? That's what I like. Once again, it seems like they patch things that like benefit players, but if it hurts players, they're like, it can wait. Like, how fast did they patch the
Lost Sector
the
grind?
Lost Sector farm?
Yeah.
How fast did they do that?
Pretty quick.
How
and they didn't even announce it. They just like it was just gone.
Yeah, just gone. How fast did they like take
the moon bounties out.
the moon
They were
bounties out?
awarding fucking
How
million-
fast did they like disable what's the grenade launcher? They disabled the exotic grenade launcher that puts the rifts on the ground. Whatever the holy hell from last season puts the blights on the ground.
Oh, truth.
Literally going mind blank.
Yeah, Wither Horde.
Wither Horde. How fast was that disabled? Like all of these things were like game breaking things in the player's favor. You know what I mean? Like, and they take all those out easily, but they can't disable the super, disable the warlock super, disable stasis in general. I don't care, and release trials as is. Like I don't understand why they had to, and why is it gone for a month? Literally for like 3 weeks. Like not even like a 1 week fix, not even like first weekend it won't be back. Like why is it gone for 3 weeks? That's what I mean. That's what?
They could have just disabled the super. That's it. Just disable the super and let's move on. Or just
Done.
leave it OP. Let's just leave it broken and let's just move on with ourselves.
Yeah, let
Because
us
guess
play.
what? That warlock super is not that hard to kill. I've killed people
kill
out
'em.
of the super.
We kill them out. But I just like
And in trials, if you get a super round, like if you have a super, chances are you're killing all 3 players anyway, and the round's over, and then you just go to the next round.
yeah, it's not. And like yeah, it's
You know what I'm saying?
frustrating.
Like-
but I'd rather play and run into that on occasion for 1 round than not play at all.
Yeah.
And I haven't even seen it. Like I've heard about it. I have not seen it one time in any of our. We played a bunch of comp. I didn't see it one time where someone had an unlimited super. Never saw it.
Yeah, I haven't seen
So
I haven't seen it
it's
either.
not like widespread like mobbing. I haven't seen it once. So maybe it's on PC. I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't know.
just that's like such a huge letdown when you talk about adept weapons and you talk about the player base. For me, this is the first couple weeks of a season, especially in expansion, are the best chance that lower level players have of getting in there and finding some decent competition. Because after a couple weeks, player base starts to fade.
Yeah, and in trials, you're team shotting too. So like, you see that warlock coming, let's hit him real quick, boys. You fucking zap him out of
And
it, and then you
the-
roll. Or if
and
you have a tether, you're putting a
The
tether
whole,
down. Like,
also,
it's
trials is
easy,
supposed to be
easy
light. For me, trials is supposed to be light enabled, like light power enabled. And basically, the first 3 weeks of the season are the only time that matters, like realistically. Because after that, everyone is at the soft cap or hard cap of 1250 just because you play the game.
And a lot of
So it
PvP
doesn't
players
even
also
matter.
aren't going to have the aspects yet. So like the higher skill level players aren't going to be having unlimited.
So the
like,
only
aren't going to
time
be
that
using
that-
those supers.
The only time that advantage is seen, which is meant to be seen, is the first few weeks, and now that's completely gone. So I don't know, dude. It's just super whack in my
It
opinion.
was a letdown. It was definitely a letdown that we didn't get to play trials this week because I didn't barely play trials last season. I went flawless the first 3 weeks, and then I was like, the loot's the same. Like I already have god rolls of all of these guns from the previous season.
I mean, I wanted my depth, dude. I'm ready for Exile's Curse, guys. By the way, replacing your Aaron Till. Go get one.
Yeah.
Well, you can't for a couple weeks, but
So who do we got? We got Thunderwolf. What's up, Thunderwolf? We got Cap. We got Duke Bigums in the chat. He said on this week's The Entitlement Report. I mean, I don't feel like we're being entitled. I feel like we just have an expectation of.
I feel like the expectation is a great game, especially after they delayed it for 2 months, saying they wanted to make it perfect and they didn't want to drop something that was incomplete. Yet everything seems incomplete, broken, and messed up. I think that's a fair take.
I think it's fair.
Moving on.
To the Crucible. Speaking
Crucible.
of trials, we're going to move on to Crucible. And
We've covered some of this already. But
like I said before in the last topic, Crucible seems pretty balanced right now.
Big fan.
I like the changes that they've made to the guns. Hand cannons do feel strong again, but not overpowered. 600 RPM auto rifles have been brought down apparently, but I haven't really noticed it.
They still feel good, but I don't feel them. The presence is hard, I feel like. Like, I've seen other guns show up. The pulse rifles are showing up.
I've seen pulse rifles. I've seen some scouts.
Some more hand cannons are back.
Symmetry is in the mix. Like, I see 11
yeah, I
using
don't know.
Symmetry.
Is Symmetry dope, guys? Is anyone using that? I've seen a bunch of those, and I'm like, I didn't see anything that would benefit those in the patch notes. So, right? There weren't any scouts.
There was a scout rifle buff.
Like, what was it?
To ADS. ADS, the cone spread, like, not ADS, aim assist.
Aim
Excuse me.
assist?
Sorry, yeah. Aim assist.
Interesting.
It just feels good. I'm noticing some sunshots. I see a lot of crimsons. Thorn is definitely out there and noticeable.
Yeah.
But it feels good. Crucible feels balanced for the first time in a year.
Yeah.
And I had no problem with the 600 RPM auto rifle meta. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I didn't care about it, or I liked it. But Crucible feels pretty good.
Feels good. Stasis, like we said, we like it.
I like
I
Stasis.
think the gameplay is great. I think just the length of which you're frozen, I think, is the most frustrating part.
Yeah, and when you break out of it,
get crushed with damage.
Yeah,
which I think
but
is weird.
that's tied to resilience. So if you guys didn't know, if the higher resilience, the less damage you take when you break out of stasis. So that's you know what's cool about that too is people are going to be running higher resilience builds, which means the high mobility builds, the high intellect builds. You're going to have to sacrifice some things now to, you know, you're not going to see tier 100 mobility, intellect, and like 80 discipline. Like you're really going to have to think, put some thought into like what you're running. So I like that too. It balances people's builds out a little bit more, and it really makes you think like, how do you want to spec your character out? Which I'm a big fan of that as well.
Yeah, no doubt.
But as far as Crucible is concerned, I still haven't really felt the effects of sunsetting so far. And I know we haven't gotten a Trials or an Iron Banner where your power level is going to matter, but I'm still seeing a lot of Revokers. I'm still seeing a lot of Mountaintops. I'm still seeing not as many Mountaintops.
Yeah.
But
well, Mountaintop got nerfed
right,
specifically.
right.
Not it wasn't the sunsetting.
I'm seeing some Not Forgottens, which kind of is like...
Real quick, before we move on, though, I want to say, Thunderwolf said you can break out of frozen effects with your super. So they freeze you if you have a super, pop super to counter it.
That's kind of dope.
That's actually like, imagine they're surprised. They're like, I got him frozen, push him.
That's kind of dope.
Like, they ain't ready for it. Like, they're pushing you, and you're like, okay. Like,
not today, bitch.
You might even like, that might even be a play, like running there on purpose.
And get frozen?
Try and get frozen. They try to collapse.
How much health do you have left when you get frozen?
I don't
and pop
know.
Your super,
I would guess
because it would suck to pop your super and then get one shot out of your super.
Die out of it. I don't know. We'd have to test that out. I think we're gonna do some testing and put a video out on that. All the frozen effects, how it works, the damage numbers, things like that. Because it's a lot of mystery around it right now. Like, we didn't even know that when people were frozen, they were getting shattered, and that was killing other people.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, I wasn't even frozen. How did I just take damage? But the shattering effect creates like an explosion, which I didn't know off the rip.
Yeah, it's deadly.
So, like, when your teammates are frozen, you can't even, like, be near them, because if they explode, you're going to go with them.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of different things that
and
I think we're going to cover.
You can melt out of your super, and you don't take any damage, but again, like, in Crucible, when you're waiting to, like, melt out of that super, you're
waiting for eternity.
Yeah. And you're waiting for death.
And then it finally pops anyway. You're one shot. You finally get out of it 5 seconds later, and you get one tapped.
So
he said, as far as he knows, no damage is taken when popping.
Yeah, we'll test that, and we'll let you know next week.
Nice. So yeah, but yeah. So like we were saying though, with the sunsetting, I think there was a big issue where like sunsetting doesn't really affect PvP at all, except for trials
and Iron Banner.
And Iron Banner.
And I think maybe those weapons shouldn't be allowed in comp, but in quick play, use whatever you want.
I'm with it, but I think comp is where the issue comes.
Because there's still revokers in comp.
And like I feel like comp should be based on the competitive sandbox that they're trying to build. And there's a reason that they're sunsetting things, because it breaks the sandbox. So I think when you just allow all these things anyway, like the PvP didn't change at all until trials, really. Like you can still rock revoker, you can still rock errant. Like I'm not using any of it because I got to practice up for trials. Like you don't want, like, you know, you got to practice how you play.
Yeah.
So for me, like whatever, but I feel like there needs to be like a playlist alternator or like a contest mode or whatever it would that like only allows for currency. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just feels weird to me that like,
and also
because it was like, oh, all these guns are gone, like, right?
Keep in
Like
mind,
everyone
though,
was saying that, but now you can still use all of them.
Keep in mind too, and I just thought of this. We still haven't seen the entire loot pool of guns, right? We got the yearly ones, but we
don't have any of the
seasonal. We don't have the seasonal ones yet, so there could be some
none of the raid stuff.
None of the raid stuff. So there's going to be some
It's like
guns coming
2 full
this
sets.
week that could like replace those guns that people are still hanging on to. And some of those people in Crucible, those might still be like the best guns they have.
Does anyone have a Dord yet? Do you guys? I picked up
the
the Gambit one on accident, and it's been a struggle to say the least. I didn't know that like you couldn't get them all, so I tried to pick them all up, and I just started with the Gambit one, and that's what I was stuck with. And after you delete it, it doesn't give you the option to pick up any of the other ones. It's just like, well,
Cap said there's always a revisionist theory that a lot of the Forsaken is the gold standard, and people forget how long it took to get all of that content. I mean, yeah, I get it. And if there's more, if we don't have all of the Forsaken, like if
no, that's what we said. It's early.
Yeah, it's still early.
We just said it's red flags.
Yeah, we didn't say it was bad.
We said it's red flags. Like week 1 of Forsaken.
We could be sitting here next week and we could be eating our words and we could be like, holy hell, boys.
But week 1 of Forsaken, like you played out Tangled Shore and no one even knew about the Dreaming City. That didn't happen for week 1 here. There was no like aha moment. Like
Shadow Dive is dope.
There was no like aha moment.
What's up,
like,
Freedom?
What the fuck is this?
Never seen you in here before. Thanks for watching.
Throughout the entire Beyond Light week 1 experience, there was no moment where I was like, wow, this is new, this is dope. Like I wasn't expecting this. Like this is amazing. I didn't have that compared to when I stepped in the Dreaming City. Like no one knew about that. Week 1, and you're just like, you don't even know about the game, dude. Like you've been playing for 12 hours. You have no idea. You don't even know about the Dreaming City yet. You're not here. Like this shit is wild. You're just starting. Like that. There was no moment like that for me personally.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see.
And we'll see.
Like I said, we could sit here next week with our feet in our mouth. Like if next week we come in here and we're like, hallelujah.
But then that still drives the issue of is it seasonal content that goes away after 3?
Well, the seasonal content is not leaving.
Stays now
it's
for
staying
2 seasons, right?
for the entire year. So whatever 6-man activity.
I thought it was just 2. I thought it was
year.
6 months. Oh, okay. The Adored is epic. Yeah, dude, I'm close. I'm like 50% of my precisions. I need that. It's
Just color
beloved, but worse.
don't color on the
Worse than
couch.
beloved, or like it's worse like to get killed by it.
Yeah. What'd you say? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, look, I'm not saying the game is bad. I'm enjoying, I've enjoyed Crucible this week more than I've enjoyed it in a long time. I like the stasis. I did like the story. I liked the campaign. I like how you have to unlock the stasis supers. I hope they do something like that in the
For all the other classes.
For all the other
And
classes.
they've said that this is kind of like a test run to see how it goes.
And then we know that there's going to be other darkness classes that are coming too. Eventually, we don't know when, but they will.
I made you.
Well, thank you. It looks just like me. It's actually pretty good.
It's very good.
I made your haircut and your hat, and I made your eyes, and I made you so.
Lana's over on her drawing board killing it.
So yeah, I don't know.
Story's been super legit, yeah. And we've been doing. I like that the aspects.
The
too,
lore
like
has been really good too. Like,
see, I don't know, dude. We got to do an episode with Afro Bob.
all right, Afro
Check
Bob,
out
you're
his
coming on the
game.
show next week. You heard it here first.
Yeah, Afro Bob next week. You're here. Beloved wrap up. Yep, cool. It's a reskin of Beloved, so I mean, yeah. Well, heard. I just don't have it yet. Yeah, moving on. So, another thing that we do like though. Let's move into the Lost Sectors, huh?
Yeah, Lost Sectors.
So the new Lost Sectors are out, and they have the difficulty modes again, like they did kind of with
They're hard,
the legendary
which is what
Lost
we want.
Sectors. Big fan.
So there's also
Champions are
different.
in
There's
there.
legendary. There's master. I'm assuming, hopefully, we get a Grandmaster.
Dude, if they have Grandmaster ones, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
So, big fan of that. We love the Legendary Lost Sectors. If you guys watched us last season, or 2 seasons ago, what was that, Warmine?
It wasn't Warmine, it was...
Season of Dawn?
No, Season of the... I don't know, the Rasputin one.
Yeah, the Warmine one. The Warmine season.
I don't think it was called
It
Warmine.
wasn't called Warmine. I
But yeah. The Rasputin season, whatever it was called, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, well.
We had the bunkers, and we were busting bunkers with Uncle Bunkle.
Bunker bunking and the Bunkle.
Worthy. Season of Worthy.
Season of Worthy, yeah.
Good job, Afro.
There you go, baby.
Afro said he's down next week.
So, no, big fan of this. We have not really done them yet. I hopped in one yesterday to try and do like a solo, but I didn't realize that it was like as legit as it was. Like I just loaded in. I was like 15. I'm like 36 power now. So I hopped in. I was like, I'm 14 light under. Will be a cakewalk. I got Anarchy. Let's ride. And then I realized it was match game. There's champions. Like I just loaded. I didn't look at anything. I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
So pretty pumped that it's sweet. The solo aspect of it is kind of cool. Like I get it. But I also think, and we've talked about this before with like the freelance playlists, that the problem comes when they promote solo play.
Yeah.
And the game is not meant to be played solo. And the idea that they are promoting people splitting out of fire teams to go do content by themselves is a bad promotion.
The game is meant to play how you want to play it. So if you want to go play it solo, by all means, go play it solo. If you want to play it in your squad, play it in your... There's some people that don't have squads. There's some people that are in clans that are dead, and they're just like playing...
But ideally, the game is meant to be played in a group.
Well, we're fortunate that we like are in a clan with 1,000 people.
I'm with it.
And those people are some of the best players in the world, top 500. Our clan leader Jonesy, I think he's like ranked third, top 30 in trials. Like we have access to play with some of the best players around. Some people don't.
But
some people find it as a challenge to solo activity. Look at Esoteric, who already soloed 100K Nightfall.
Hey, I'm with it.
You think Esoteric has a fire team?
No, I'm with it. I'm just saying, as far as the loot goes, like to do solo-based loot on 3-man activities, I think is a bad play. And I think they would have been better off doing a more difficult one for like a 3-man, like, or maybe give the option where it's like you can do the 80 version and get the same loot with a 3-man or something. Yeah. Like, and again, I just think like
tried the 80, so we don't know. Like we're not.
No, I mean I don't think that 80 is really doable.
People are gonna have question marks over there.
Yeah, we're gonna be like 50 under. But I just feel like it's a problem anytime they promote solo play. They should be trying to engage players, get them to meet, because in any game these days, whether it's a BR, Call of Duty, whatever, everyone has more fun and it engages the community more if you're playing with others.
And it's definitely more fun to play with your friends.
Yeah.
And I don't think that, and to your comment, I don't think I should be penalized and miss out on loot because I'm playing with my homies.
Yeah.
Because now I'm playing with you and I'm like, oh, dude, I want to go do this lost sector.
Yeah, now we're going to split up and play separate. Sorry, you go do something. Like, that's a bad experience. Experience.
But I do like...
Big fan of the... No, I mean, I
was a huge fan of Legendary Lost Sectors back in Season of Worthy. I was really hyped to see them pop up on my director. When I saw them, I was like, holy shit, this is dope. It is a good way to farm. I think this will be the best way to farm exotics later in the season.
Well, is it constant?
Yeah.
It's not like a one-time use? Like...
I don't know.
I think it's like a one-time use. I don't think you could just run it on repeat and just keep getting exotics.
Why not?
I just don't feel like
it's not 100% chance of getting an exotic. You have a higher chance of getting an exotic when you do it.
Oh,
solo.
I thought it was 100%.
No.
I thought it was like a pinnacle reward, but instead they're just giving you an exotic.
No, but exotics do drop a power as powerful gear, so
interesting.
It might be a good way to farm.
Has anyone completed them? Oh yeah, Averbob said lost sectors aren't 3-man activities. I guess you're correct on that.
There aren't 3-man activities?
No, he said they're basically like they're in the free roam area and they're meant to be flexible for one player like use.
Yeah.
But I feel like on the legendary lost sectors and stuff, like I feel like those were built like.
But look, there's also gonna hit a point in the season where those are gonna be super easy and it's gonna be a cakewalk and we're just gonna be blasting through them.
No, I love the difficulty. Like big fan of the legendary lost sectors. That was just like a little caveat that I thought was weird. That once again, like them just promoting solo play, like same way the way they do with like freelance comp, like competitive, like. Yeah. Like they should be promoting players like getting together, building as a team, working on teamwork, and playing as a unit rather than like the promotion is to go in solo because it's easier.
It adds some challenge. It does add some challenging content to the game early on during the power grind too.
Yeah.
Which I'm a big fan of that. I don't know. I don't mind it. I love the idea of like during Season of the Worthy. That was one of my favorite things. Like for me, it was like early on in the season when I was like, I felt like we were moving through them as a 3-man like SWAT team. Where like one person would go low and then one person would go up high, and I was like shooting down on enemy. Like it wasn't, the enemies were hard and challenging. We had a team fire, and we were like, it felt like, all right, hurry up and kill this. It felt like a mini grandmaster, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Kendo said he did it yesterday on all 3 characters and got the 3 new exotic helmets. Nice.
Damn, Kendo.
Nice. Cookie Raptor said it's a really rare getting the exotic.
I think it says rare in parentheses.
Oh.
But I don't know if rare. You can hear my daughter singing. Sorry. I don't know if that is like if it's rare in a 3-man and then it.
No, it's not. It's only possible in a solo.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, moving on. Content. So I mean, we've kind of been touching on this the whole time. Just we'll see.
So right, and what we've gotten so far, I'm pretty happy with. I liked Europa. Like, hey, Lon, tone it down just a tad, just a little bit, baby. No, she just wants to sing.
Oh, okay.
I like
well,
Europa.
in that case.
I like the hidden things that, like yesterday you were like, what is this like thing that I'm standing on? It's giving me a 45-second timer. Like, it seems like there is some hidden things there that we haven't quite figured out. I like the public events. I like the new Brig event. There's a lot. The map is huge.
Speaking of which, for the Brig, if you guys don't know, shoot the little things to make it heroic. I've seen people messing that up. Don't run up that timer. If you're one of those people, run up the timer before I can kill all the drones. Getting pissed off at you.
Kill little drones.
You gotta kill little drones that are flying around the shard, the darkness shard. That's all you gotta do before you activate the whatever.
I feel like there's some secrets there that we haven't uncovered yet. The new missions were great. The lore has been insane. I haven't been keeping up, but I've heard Duke talk about it with I think Afro Bob.
There's some good chat in the Discord for sure.
Yeah, so it seems like the story has been insane. I wish that the story wasn't as hidden, so like casual players had a,
more of a take without having to like go through and read like the lore books.
Yeah. But overall, I think the content is great, and I know that we bitched about the hunts, and don't get it twisted. The only reason I bitched, like I wrote that as a topic and complained about it, was because it does kind of seem like a reskin of Nightmare Hunts. I wanted something original, but.
And once again, the bounty grind, like just even the first part of it, like we discussed, like the.
Yeah, but the XP grind hasn't been as bad. Like you're already at level 60.
No, I don't. I mean the bounty grind for like, why do they give you that little bounty as like the first step? Like go do 10 finishers or go do like heavy energy and what like, you know what I mean?
And the quality of life changes, like Duke just said, have been great. Like load times have been basically
through the roof, dude.
So
I got Xbox Series X and it's super fast. But even before that, I only got it like the day or two into it last week. Even before that, just in general, like the way that they must have modified the engine and changed the build with all this, vaulted content, it got way, way faster. If you guys haven't noticed,
it's okay.
Yeah, 30% faster, so much faster, even without Series X. Yep, 100%. So yeah, it's been dope.
Yeah, and I think that the seasonal content needs to be hopefully the seasonal content will be dope. I expect at least a 6-man activity with a bunch of dope guns. Like I'm gonna need that because.
And we got the raid coming, baby.
And the raid's coming. I think trials being canceled really like put a bad taste in my mouth.
I want to talk.
You can't talk right now. You can talk as soon as the show's over. We got a couple more topics. Okay.
I want to help.
Okay, you can help.
I want to help you talk.
You can say hi to everybody.
We're gonna give Lana her own show at age 5.
Hi.
Say what's up?
What is up, guys?
Welcome to.
Welcome to Phono Gaming.
That's right.
She knows. All right. Scourge Sparrow is 30% faster than others.
That's why I keep blowing.
Travel.
Alec was like, "How are you keep blowing past me?" I did feel a lot faster on that Sparrow.
He's like, it's 200%.
Yeah, I kept telling him it was 200
200
instead
power.
of 160.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like again, we're.
All right. I think Duke's trolling.
Why?
Oh no, Mattbot said that.
Daddy,
I don't know.
What?
why are you sad?
I'm not sad.
Oh, I see your
Interesting. Oh, the Prodigy. He's talking about Lana. Okay.
You're really hot. You're warm.
Yeah, guys. So no, overall it's been good. I just the red flags come up when I play the same mission 18 times in a week.
And I don't even mind playing.
Okay.
Yeah, poop. Okay, go sit down. You can come back and say hi when we're done. We're almost done, okay? But yeah, I don't know. The red flag for me is that we're doing hunts again, and that's like, what'd she just do?
Watch the stream. I'm dead. Wait till she gets down. We'll keep going because it's on a delay. But
Okay. So yeah, that's all. And next topic, season 12. It starts tomorrow. They need to knock this out of the park. I think. Like they really.
It's gotta
need
be
to,
big.
It has to be big. Just give a thumbs up.
legend. Yeah. So yeah, guys. So what are your thoughts so far? As far as the delivery, the hype overall, I don't know, whatever you want to say, your overall impressions, 1 through 10, and above or below Shadowkeep so far. I mean, hard to tell because we still got the raid, still got some other stuff, but just out of the gate, baby. I know everyone's been grinding, everyone's been getting it. Let us know.
Also, too, like I was thinking about this. Like last night, I wrote a bunch of these topics when I was pissed off, and then this morning when I was rereading them, I was thinking to myself, I was like, we did put an extensive amount of grind into the game, like, and then we got after it Friday night or Saturday night.
Saturday.
And like maybe my brain is just like
Scrambled. Could be scrambled.
Yep, and we're done. Yeah, so way above Shadowkeep already, Cap. I think it's equal to.
Yeah, I think it's equal to.
I think it's equal to.
And question, we were talking about this.
And better than, yes, we got a brand new planet. With Shadowkeep, we got the moon, which was a brought back planet from D1. So yes, in that aspect.
When did we get the dungeon in Shadowkeep?
Off the rip. Week 1.
It was week 1 Friday, right?
It was week 1. I don't know if it was Friday, but it was right off the
We
rip.
got it. So we're already missing a dungeon.
We're missing a dungeon.
Like if you go tally for tally, we're missing a dungeon. And everything else is pretty much the same.
We got a new planet. Shadowkeep, we got a new planet, but it was a rehashed moon. So 1 point to
Europa.
To Beyond Light.
Yep. We should have done the points before.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Europa 1-0. We got hunts, so
they're the same.
That's the same.
It's evens.
Evens. Yeah.
We got the dungeon on the other side.
We got the dungeon in Shadowkeep.
Oh well, we did get the EDZ though. We haven't even talked about Cosmodrome.
Yeah, so we don't really know what the.
Oh, the strike.
Okay, hold on a second. The EDC we did get back, but we haven't seen anything of it, and I think the season is going to take place on the EDZ. I think that's where season 12 will take place.
Yeah, because we went there for like a second.
That's where we're going to get the crow. That's where we're going to see more of Osiris and Zavala, the story unfold. So there is going to be more there. So maybe half a point.
1.5, yeah. Nothing.
Half a point.
1 for the dungeon for Shadowkeep.
Yeah, and 1 point for Europa and half a point for EDZ coming back. Because that's about the equivalent.
1 to 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 to 1. I don't know.
That's it. Like everything else is pretty like even.
It's
so
it's
ahead by
it's
half a
slightly
point.
Better.
It's ahead by
better.
half a point.
And if you want to call that a full point, then it's 2 to 1, which is still like
Sick.
It's a best of 7 series, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll figure out.
We got to go the distance.
Yeah.
Pit dropped like week 3. I don't think so. No, definitely not because we were grinding power. We were way below power.
Europa is also rehashed kind of because it was going to be added in the past, but they didn't. Yeah, I mean, but it's still new. It's still a new location.
New location as far as like, we've never explored it.
Beyond Light, better than Shadowkeep off the rip. It's about even so far.
So we got the subclasses.
So give it another point.
What did we didn't get subclass. Did we get new trees? We got new trees, right?
Shadowkeep? No. And Forsaken we did.
Nothing for classes.
Nothing.
We got Armor 2.0 though. Mods.
Well, we just got Armor 3.0.
Armor 3.0, new video coming out.
So, that's even Armor 2.0 versus Armor. We're calling it Armor 3.0, but
it's really just it's Armor like 2.1. It's like a patch. It's a patch note.
Yeah.
On 2.0.
So yeah, I mean Europa maybe leads now Beyond Light leads 3-1.
No. I give that point to Shadowkeep. They got the new armor. Well, they got the Stasis, so that's another trade-off. I don't know. It's pretty even for me.
Yeah. But
time will tell.
We would have already been playing the season last year because that season dropped on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Lana, hey, tone it down just a tad, please. Yeah, but people can hear.
And we're gonna stream. We're gonna stream tomorrow. We'll be streaming, or I'll be streaming at.
Yeah, you'll stream tomorrow.
I'll be streaming at Reset.
I'm gonna stream Thursday.
Starting it off.
I'm gonna stream all day Thursday with my new setup, which is gonna look dope. So yeah, I don't know. It's too early to tell. We'll know more next week when we actually get the seasonal activity.
Dude, Pit. I remember Pit. We were like way under level for it.
Lana, hey.
I don't know.
Cut it.
Gotta think.
Please, real quick.
I mean, maybe they come back and drop a dungeon. Do we know that Pit was coming? I don't even remember now. Do we know that Pit was coming?
We did because we saw pictures of it.
Yeah. So we knew we were getting a dungeon. I don't think we're getting a dungeon.
I don't think we are either this season. But Prophecy will come back next week or the week after, and then who knows? Maybe next season. I know we're jumping way ahead, but maybe next season we get a dungeon. Like that would be pretty dope too. Like raid, dungeon, and then Vault of Glass at the end.
Oh yeah, we're getting Vault of Glass at some point.
Yeah. So I'm not saying it's a wipe. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I think the expectation.
There's not enough to prove that the hype is there yet. The hype has paid off.
Correct. And
there's not enough to prove it.
Yeah.
We're not here for conspiracies. We're here for the evidence that's on the table.
You don't lock people up because you think they committed a crime. You lock them up because they committed it.
They committed it. And until they've committed the great deed of delivery of a wonderful year of Destiny, they get no credit.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. And I think we'll be able to, like, is this Beyond Light content enough to carry it throughout the year with just the hunts that we have and the lost sectors?
Or we'll see how big the seasons are. They said they want the seasons to take more of
activities
more of a play.
Will continue throughout the year. Then I think at the end of the year, we have this very large, vast amount of content to play. It could be dope.
Could be good.
It could be dope.
Could be good. We're hoping. We're still praying.
Yeah. So, I know we were pretty negative about some things today, but the trials, the big takeaway from this week was trials being canceled. And here's my thing. If the raid drops on Saturday and we get through the first or second encounter, and then there's a bug where we can't progress further through the raid, like
if the raid is bugged, it's over.
It's huge, huge if there's a bug in the raid.
The fact that I even have that thought is a bad thing.
When you said it, immediately I was like, you are tripping. They've played this raid. There's no bugs. And then literally like an hour later, I was like,
everything's been bugged.
I was like, what if the raid is bugged? And you were like, I literally just said that an hour ago. And I was like, yeah. And I said, you were wrong. But now it's like.
It could possibly, would anyone be surprised if it was bugged? You'd just be like, nope. Sounds about right.
Par for the course. Dude.
We're praying,
listen,
boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, if the raid is bugged, and I don't even know why. What, Lon?
We're praying.
That's beautiful. I don't think it's going to be bugged. I think they've played it through and through. I don't think it's going to be bugged.
Imagine Luke Smith's face when Glad's just like, it's bugged.
Like we're watching and we're like, oh dude, we're only one encounter behind Glad, and then all of a sudden like Glad's like, I can't figure out what the next step is, and then. It's like
we've done the next step. It's bugged.
The
door won't open.
It's like the feeling that you got doing the shotgun mission during season.
The door won't open.
The door wouldn't open.
The door won't open.
We're like, well, maybe there's something else to do, and people are like, it's bugged, and we're like, confirmed, it's not bugged, ladies and gentlemen, and then all of a sudden, like,
it's bugged. Anyway, Crota round 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the new Warlock super glitch melting raid bosses. Did you see that?
No.
They Glad put the video out. It Riven gone, dude.
Well, looks like we have a problem with DPS. Maybe I should play my Warlock.
Dude, and are they gonna disable Warlocks now? Will they disable it for the raid, or will the raid get postponed? Because they didn't disable.
They cannot postpone the raid. If they postpone the raid, I might stop playing.
They did. I'm just saying they didn't disable the super for trials. They canceled trials. So if
Just disable the super and bring back trials.
If the trend continues, they've opted to cancel the event
Eli?
rather than the super.
Yeah, I mean, just cancel the super, bring back trials, and let us do the raid. Like, it's not.
We will see.
Bungie, you better be in there right now with your fucking hard hats on and goggles, like going to work on.
I don't want anybody sleeping. And I was calling for people to get fired last year, and it sounds like they haven't been. All right.
Dude, if they postpone the raid, dude, that might be it for me. And I love
this is all speculation.
I love the game. I love the game, and I've stood by the game forever. But I've taken time off of work.
Enough is enough
to play the raid, so we can put raid guides out. And if it gets postponed a week, and all of like
you fuck up my holiday schedule.
Yeah,
it's over.
It's done.
Time will tell, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll just be bad for the game. I'll still play the game because I love the game, but it's a so really bad look for the game when if you cancel high end game content. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, as much as I am.
But it's just the truth.
As much as I am let down, I was let down that Trials was canceled.
It's because they build so much hype around something, like around new seasons, around new content for months.
If they push,
then when it's not delivered,
I'm not the only person who plays Destiny that took time off to play the raid day one and go for a 24-hour clear. Who's a content?
You already moved it.
Yeah, I already moved it once, right? But like Asdacross and Cacus and Esoteric, people that play video games for a living, they can adjust their schedule and put out those guides.
Not me.
I can't do that because I'm a fucking poor person who works hard for their money and has 1 week of vacation a year. Like I'm not going to the Outer Banks this summer, okay?
This is it.
I'm not going to Miami this summer, okay?
This is it. We're riding. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that pretty much does it. Let's do some shared wisdom. I'm sure we got some wisdom.
If you have your Postmaster questions.
And Postmaster.
For those of you guys who are new,
any questions you may have. Lots of new faces.
So thank you guys all that are new. Just right off the rip, Eli, I don't know if you've been in here before. Cookie Raptor, I know I've been in a party with you. I think it was during the live event. That might have been the first time I've been in a party with you. Who else did I see in here today? Let me go back a little bit.
Also, guys, we're going to be announcing a giveaway later today probably on our Instagram. So be there. And we're going to announce the winner of that next week. So make sure you're on our Instagram so you can enter that.
Freedom is our birthright. That's another one. Sorry if there's anyone who I didn't see. And also thank you to everybody who shows up
all the OG
week
homies.
week.
You guys already know. You already know what's up.
Yeah, Eli, first time and I'm liking it. Thank you, Eli. That means a lot. So Eli, this is directed at you and also everybody else. We do a segment called
The Postmaster.
Postmaster. And what that basically is you get to drop your question in the chat right now. Can be about Destiny, can be about
literally
real
anything.
Life, can be
speed round questions.
Could be like
Would you rathers?
Would you rather cut your big toe off or lose
your
all your
lips?
Teeth? Your lips.
Imagine your lips are just cut off and you just can't no, your teeth are just constantly there. Just like yeah.
Like this.
Like there's no lips. You can't close your mouth. Yeah, it's just like
this week on the Guardian Heart, I'm Fire Marshal Bill. Let me tell you how to put out a fire. Sorry guys if you're too young for that reference, but Fire Marshal Bill was the man.
Lit.
Just play the game. Welcome.
It's like the Joker where they like cuts the cheeks. It's like, you're always smiling. I have baby teeth. Baby teeth. Anyway, we have while you guys post your questions, let's go over some shared wisdom where we give you guys a little tips and pro tips.
Shared wisdom, we already talked about it. There's a powerful for yes, baby. Wow, that looks great.
Wow, very pretty. Okay, guys, it looks
powerful,
like a monster.
Tier 1 for doing weekly empires. You just have to pick it
I
up.
gotta show them this. Look at
this is my daughter's
look at Lana's drawing.
drawing of me.
Daddy? Lana, let's see that. Lana, move.
Move a little bit so we're gonna show everybody
Lana,
me.
watch out.
No, the other way.
It.
That's what I look like to her.
That's my pee. What do you think, Lana? Tell me about the drawing. Why is that your dad?
Oh, she loves me so much.
That's cute. Thanks, Lana.
That's me.
That looks awesome.
Modern day Picasso. Shared wisdom. Another thing. If you yeah, we showed you.
Yeah, we just did.
If you're looking for a quick way to power up, comp is huge. It's also
After you've hit soft cap.
after you've hit soft cap. Yeah, it's also skill based. So if you suck, you're in luck. If you're good, you're playing at your level. So anybody can go out there and grind.
It's not like trials.
Yeah. Can grind those powerfuls. I love you too, babe. Thank you for drawing such a great picture of me.
Also for powerfuls, if you're an SBD, it was an announcement from Jonesy, but there's a free package you can get from the store, a free powerful engram. So if you haven't claimed that yet, be sure to claim that. You only get one, and the second you pull it, it goes to the character that you're currently on.
No,
so make sure
I pulled it and it went to my Postmaster.
If you pull it.
Yeah, and then I was
drops.
like, I could click on it, and it gave me the option to transfer it. And I was like, I'm just gonna transfer it to my Hunter because like I'm gonna want that on my Hunter. And I was on my Titan, and when I transferred to my Hunter, it actually pulled to my Titan, and I missed out on a powerful reward.
Yeah, so make sure you're on the character when you pull it. But
Because it ended up being a gun.
that's a free whatever too. So you're gonna want that. Yeah. Anything else? Okay, thanks, Lana.
I don't know.
Can't wait to see it.
I don't know.
That's it. I don't know. Destiny's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good first week. It was a grind, and we both worked a lot.
And I played a ton of Call of Duty too. The
Yeah.
new COD's sick. If any of you guys play COD or are interested in that, let me know. We grind that out.
Also, I saw Jonesy did this, and he's actually the highest power in our clan right now. He grinded
one character.
And I don't know if he switched over to a second character or not yet, but he grinded all of his stuff on his one character and played all of his comp on his one character. And I think after he was done with his comp, then he did his powerful and pinnacle rewards. So his one character is just like bonkers.
Already high. And like those random drops for powerfuls guys from just completing activities, those seem pretty prevalent. Like I've seen them drop on multiple occasions. So if you're just grinding out strikes or grinding out crucible matches, you're definitely going to keep leveling up. So like if you're done all your powerfuls, don't think like, oh, well, this is the max I can get this week. No, like
keep going.
Go play some crucible with your homies. Go play some Gambit. Work on some of those quests.
And I don't know if it's because we played comp and we were on like a 10 win streak, but I'm already about to rank my legend in Crucible, not for glory, but for Valor. Like I'm already on my Valor, like first rank of the season, week 1.
Crushing. All right, we got a bunch of questions. Let's get into it.
Sit down before,
and
then you can come talk. Please. Okay, well, we'll learn in a second.
You learn your letters on the whiteboard.
Yep.
What letters are those? Okay. Let's see the questions. Postmaster, Mapbot. If you could have a stasis ability in real life, what would it be and how would you use it? Stasis, which one?
Well, I am a hunter at heart, so I definitely want the hunter. And how would I use it in real life? Boy, you know I'd be going out to the bar and picking up girls with the stasis abilities. Dudes would be trying to hit on a hot-ass girl,
Just
and I'd be
freeze
like, nope. Don't want to happen to that guy, girl. I guess I'm your second choice, but not anymore, you're not.
He's frozen, you know what I mean?
Oh, hey, bartender, this Rumpleman's is a little warm. Now it's frozen.
Oh, yeah, just like instant, like, cold.
Yeah. And then your drinks don't have to get melted with ice and watered down.
Or that one person you don't like at the office, like they come in with their nice fresh hot coffee, and you're just like they go to the bathroom for a second, and you're just shh. They go to the water cooler, shh. Like my coffee's frozen. What happened? I don't know what was that.
Stupid bitch.
Stupid little.
Hold on, Lana. No, you can talk at the end. We're almost done.
Love it. Yeah. I mean,
just in everyday use, it would be like
just
fun.
like the ability of ice. I don't know.
Someone cuts you off in traffic, and you're just like put ice under the wheels, and they're like.
Okay, calm down. Okay, that's a little dark.
The cops.
You like put a wall up, they drive right. Family of 4 goes through the front windshield. Okay, that's so dark, so terrible.
Sorry, guys. Just jokes.
Just jokes, guys. Just jokes. Dark humor. Okay, moving on. If Venus is to return to D2, would you want to be a new free roam map or the old free roam map from D1? New. Every day, all day, everything. I think everything should be new. I think I'm already nervous about the amount that they're reskinning stuff, repeating stuff. I know, like, I'm pumped to get Vault of Glass back, but at the same time, it's also concerning.
Vault of Glass is going to be on Nessus. It's already been confirmed.
I know, but I just mean, like, they're already doing enough rework content, a bunch of old stuff that's getting reskinned and new content. And I think the more original stuff they can put out, the better.
Yeah, original stuff definitely. I think Vaulted Glass is gonna be on Nessus. I think someone's. I don't know if I saw like a superimposed picture or like you are really warm. But yeah, I mean, look, if you're gonna bring back old Nessus, at least add some new areas to it.
Old Venus
or Venus. I mean, yeah. Then at least add some new areas to it. I don't know. Either way, I'm cool with it.
I don't even remember Venus.
I want everything back. I want everything back from D1 and D2 plus new stuff. Maybe I'm being greedy, but just I want it all.
Yeah, but I think new stuff over anything. Like, especially now with sunsetting and stuff, they're bringing back old gun. Like, we've talked about that 100 times. Like, that's more annoying than ever.
Stasis.
Like, I just deleted my God Roll, like, Mind Benders that's been built forever. And then, like, if they release that next season, I'll be like, cool.
Yeah.
Like, literally call it anything else and reskin it. It could be literally the same exact archetype, same exact gun. I don't care.
Yep.
Make it, like, a new gun.
Make it look different.
For the love of God.
Yeah.
How hard is that? Anyway. Moving on. Actually, I don't know how hard that is. It could be very difficult, which is why they don't do it. But that's not my fucking problem. All right, moving on. $1 million, but for 1 year. Duke loves these $1 million questions. For 1 year, your arms are either randomly overly large, like 3 feet long, or abnormally short, like 6 inches. Don't get to choose. Every day you wake up and it's randomly one. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Although it's going to be hard to play Xbox with really, like, 3-inch hands.
No, he said 6-inch arms. Like, you could... It fits. I've done the math. Might have to stop chest day. But, you know. No, 100% I'm doing that.
Because for $1 million, I don't ever have to leave my house again.
And for $1 million, like, that's like your signing bonus. Like, think about all the talk shows you would get on with that phenomenon. Like
breaking news,
like,
man has long arms one day and short arms the next day.
You're getting paid $100,000 to go on Ellen.
Imagine the porns you'd be able to...
Okay, Mike goes to that. I'm like in the NBA, just like dunking on people with 3 foot. They're like, oh, Dev's riding the bench. Come out. I wake up with the 6 inches. They're like, all right, injury reserve. Like, you come out next day, like it's like Game 7 of the finals. They're like, please be long arms. Please be long arms.
He said the thing about driving. You just have to get at a seat.
Dude, $1 million. I'm not driving anywhere. Like, I'm not driving myself. Someone's driving me. Well, I'm just taking Uber.
And you have stasis. So, like, you could literally just put, like, ice skates on your long arms and freeze the ground and just go
yeah,
over.
like, what's the superhero that, like, skates on ice? You know what I'm talking about from The Incredibles?
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, no question. Definitely doing that. 100%.
Afrobob.
He said Afrobob. What's the thing about Gambit is huge with ghost perks, bounties, and rank ups? Are you talking about when we were talking about leveling? Yeah. Yeah, make sure guys, make sure with Ghost 2.0 too, we haven't really covered that. Yeah. Make sure you're changing out your ghost depending on the activity you're in for the extra packages. I just made multiple ghosts. Extra packages.
I made one for Crucible, one for Destinations,
and make sure you keep
that Vanguard, and one for Gambit.
That blinding light on that 6%er if you can.
For now.
For always.
Yeah, well, you're not going to need it later in the season.
I literally won't take it off.
Okay.
Always and forever.
Afrobob asks, have you been to the Tangled Shore? If so, have you seen the new stuff? Little touches and extensions in Spider's Lair. I haven't actually.
I have not. I've heard about it. I went to Spider once to buy Glimmer, and I was like in such a rush. Purchased my Glimmer. Out.
I haven't even been to the Tangled Shore. I don't think
that was it. So no, I haven't.
Actually, the only two times I went to the Tangled Shore is because Duke kept taking us to the Tangled Shore for some reason. He was driving and he like took us to the Tangled Shore, and then I was like, "What are we doing here?" And then he was like, "Oh, my bad." He took us out, and then we did an activity, and then he flew us right back to the Tangled Shore. So I had literally, my time on the Tangled Shore has been only because someone else didn't know how to fly.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. Good show.
I love you too.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks everyone who tuned in first. If you haven't dropped a like already, drop a like. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because we got some new videos dropping. Probably one tonight. Probably one tomorrow.
Definitely tomorrow.
I'll be streaming tomorrow too. Tune in live.
Be careful.
Is it noon? It's noon now, right?
Yep.
Noon Eastern time. I'll be on. Let's get it, boys. If you haven't already, or if you can't play, if you at work, tell your boss, hey, I got some studying to do, because the new content's dropping and we're happening hot.
Yep.
Jet is fueled. If you're not in the Discord, hit it up. The Gambit moat glitch, though, yeah, huge, guys. I don't know what happened. Check out my Instagram. Oh, and like I said, we're going to be going live with the giveaway. Make sure you're on Instagram. It's going to run all week long. We want to give you guys a chance to win some silver. All right, I think we're going to do like $20. So
$20.
$20 worth of silver. You're not going to want to miss it. And we'll announce that live next week.
How they're doing?
Everybody, how you doing?
Tell Lana how you doing. Wagons in the chat. It's gonna be so delayed by the time we close out. We're gonna be.
She's already fueling the jet.
She's fueling the jet. Lana,
Fuel the jet,
Lana, say peace out, guys. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
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 Peace, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, I gotta go over there to turn the show off.
All right. Now we just wait for the end of the show. But thanks, guys. Love you all. Mwah. Next week or tomorrow at reset.